Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm gonna make this a shorter video, and yesterday was a real long video. I'm sorry about that, but I will preface this video again, like I'm like every one of them. I'm working. I'm slowly gaining speed. I'm getting more graphics. I'm getting more detailed about what's going on with the Cowboys. Somebody had a complaint about that, but it's slowly gaining speed. But I will tell you, this channel is going to be about my focus, and I'm super excited about the Cowboys. And this is the honest, well, this is what I do, with the with the internet. So my focus and my energy and what's happening with me is coming out this way. And this community is how I feel that I can stay connected with everybody else, because I lost connection with everybody, from only people at YouTube, because I couldn't get in touch with you at Facebook, because I don't mess with Facebook, and I don't mess with Instagram too much, and I really don't mess with Twitter that much at all. But here I can keep in touch with everybody, and I can keep focused on what's happening with the Cowboys much better than I could before. Secondly, I want to give the Mark Holmes of the world, the Law Nations, the Foot Kings, all the dudes on YouTube that are doing what I used to do. I done done that. I done been down there for every day for training camp doing what Yuma Cactus is doing. And I know the hard work that is involved in being down there. I know the hard work is involved for Mark Holmes to be spitting out videos like that, for Law Nation to be doing the in-depth stuff that he does on his videos. I know what they go through. So my thing is, I want to try to get them in a position where every one of their videos are, as far as in the Cowboy Nation, are at the same level as the Tart Archers and all that kind of stuff, because I'm telling you, they're working just as hard, and no, it's probably harder, with no paycheck coming from you like the other guys. The other guys down there, they got paycheck, they got all kind of stuff, they got things. But these guys are busting their behinds for nothing. And that's what I care about more than elevating myself and my videos and making mine. This is how I am with my life. They're first, not me. This is how I am with this. The group of us is first, and not me. And I said that in that motivation video. If you listen to the end, we are stronger together. That not only works in team sports, it works in life too. We can compete with each other all day long and have great competition. Me and her have great competition all the time. But as a team working together, we can get a long way. See, that's not. I'm making it long again. Let me go quickly on what was going on. Okay, on the channel, everybody on the site, where everybody who said something. How to beat the Patriots? I just think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves right now. I wanna comment on it, but I think we're just getting a little bit ahead of ourselves right now. Let's just get things going now. And I really, honestly, to beat the Patriots, I don't know if we have the right formula right now. So maybe they'll die off when we start getting bigger, but Tom Brady needs to go. Next one was who said something. Oh, this was good by Law Nation. You have to read this. And down there, this is one of the things that someone said we need to make sure you can comment on this front page. So I'm trying to figure that out. So thank you, whoever made that suggestion. I'm really trying to figure out to make us comment on this front page. This is from Law Nation, and I don't subscribe to a lot of stuff as far as there's a media bias against the Cowboys, but there may be, there may not be. I don't know. That's like you got to find out a person's motivation, all that kind of stuff, and you'll never find out stuff like that. But there is something, and I'll tell you what it is. It's kind of like the weed law in the NFL, where if someone's out here in California and you play on a team, you play with your team back home or whatnot, and you're riding in the car with somebody in California, and the person on your side just went to the weed store, got weed all in his pocket, and got it, whatever paraphernalia, and they're going home to whatever. If they're stopped by the police for speeding, then they're stopped by the police for speeding. There's no write-up for there was weed in the car. There's no nothing, so it never hits the news. If you're in, say, Charlotte, North Carolina, and you are with the Panthers or the Falcons or something like that, then you get stopped for speeding, and someone's in your car, they got weed or whatever. They're going to jail. It's going all over the news. You're probably going to jail. It's going to be a big thing. And then the NFL's policy is they react to the media, the bad press that has been given to the NFL. So obviously, if you're in that area, then you can give bad press by just doing the same things that someone else is doing in another area. So that needs to be cleaned up because it's not fair. And when it comes to this, we get far more coverage than another team. So again, with the NFL's policy about getting more press, then if we do something slightly bad, it will blow up and we will have more press than the other person, so more subject to suspension. And if you are just as well, if you're the running back for the starting running back for the Indianapolis Colts and somebody reaches over your shoulder, or I'm not saying he did it or he didn't do it, but if somebody knocks somebody out in the club, it's not going to fly all over Twitter and end up in the national news within hours. You know what I'm saying? With us, it does that. And for us to be punished, but how it affects the media is kind of wrong. So that is a very good, I actually tweeted that article out because that's a very, very, very good article. Corey Stover says he really likes our cornerbacks, Carroll, Scandricks, Cheeto, Lewis. The only one I don't like is Carroll because, we got those visions. And I'm hoping that the rookies are better than Carroll. You know what I'm saying? Because if our rookies are better than Carroll, then we're in good shape. We're in very good shape. Who's the next? This is something for you guys. Sam Lopez asks, who is going to be the next undrafted rookie gem? We always have some of them: Romo, Bailey, Cole Beasley, Barry Church, Jeff Heath, Larry. So who is going to be the next one? This is a good video. Charles Tapper, no days off. And I got to take one of those off. A double dip. Sorry, Sam. I'll take one of those off. And then Ice Cold said, how far do you guys think that Garrett needs to go to keep his job? Because honest, coaching has been a problem in the playoffs. I love Garrett. I'm a Garrett guy. I'm a process guy now. I've been wooed over. So for me, it's gonna have to be a lot. Now he's being questioned a lot because of the character on the team and things of that sort. But I've been impressed with Garrett. My problem with Garrett, I didn't want to go through the lumps it took to get to this point we are right now with Garrett because he didn't have any experience. So now that we've went through all those lumps, now all Garrett really has to work. He's got the roster together that can win. So now all he has to work on is game time decisions, and I think they're working on that. I believe they are working on that because now it's all about making the right call at the right time when you're in those situations, and that's something Bill Belichick has a book on. So I'm sure they're working on it. And the last thing I want to do, I said something on Twitter about Dak. Mike Fisher, who he retweeted one of our tweets yesterday. Thanks, Mike Fisher. But he said I think it's Dak Dad said the goal this year is to stay in the pocket and show that you can play the game any way the game needs to be played. And while that is fine and good, I had to say at the bottom that for Dak to play the game to win. Keep winning as the ultimate focus as far as anything. It's just play the game just to win. Don't worry about showing people anything because you have no control on what people see. A person that doesn't like you are going to see bad things all the time. They're going to pick you apart. They're going to do things. And if you get focused, kind of like I was saying about the channel in a much bigger sense, you got to keep your eyes on what you need to do in order to win championships. And somebody said down the bottom, they said, I saw a guy dissing Tom Brady because he was a dink and ducker. And I'm like, bruh. Like, seriously, Tom Brady wins, and he's probably going to end up as the GOAT. You call him dink and dunker all you want to, but he wins, and that's the same with that. Just win. If somebody calls you a dink and dunker after you got 4 or 5 Super Bowls like they're doing Brady, they'll look stupid. All right, holla at you. I hope I didn't make this too long. All right, holla at you. Peace.